Hello, this is Draco Flame 67, another episode of the Skyrim Race Lock, the College Altmer postgame. Last time we did the Conjuration and the Restoration ritual spells. We got some, we got some Master spells. We got Bane of the Undead. We got Dead Thrall. We encountered a bug that made us unable to get Guardian Circle through regular means, and I may end up using console commands to put it in my inventory off screen, but that has not happened yet. For now, let's talk to Feralda.
And to think Mirabelle
for destruction.
to the college. I can just imagine the look on her face now. Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe.
I'd like training in destruction magic.
There's nothing more I can teach you.
What else is there to be learned about destruction magic?
I dare say you've learned all I can teach you. But that doesn't mean there isn't more out there.
What do you mean?
Over the years, I've heard things. Powerful magics lost to the ages, incredible spells that only the most skilled mages can master. This is the only thing I've ever found. I think it's better off in your hands. It's been a pleasure.
So, the book Power of the Elements. The first passage is written northward, haunted northern coastline, and south, Dwemer live in toil. A simple place, a shield from draft. At this stand wield mage's craft, so fierce the sea will boil. There aren't quest markers for this quest, but Power of the Elements does have clues as to what you need to do. So we can... So it says, to the north is sea, and to the south is Dwemer Ruins. It's pretty close to Dawnstar. So we're going to fast travel to Dawnstar. And we're going to need to go south.
This land was my home for most of my life, and for a Dunmer, that's quite a statement, I assure you.
And there's this. It's called a shield from draft. Well, you're not going to be feeling draft in these ruins. And we activate a pedestal here. We remove the power of the elements, and we need to use fire magic on it. Let's get out flames. So now, Power of the Elements now has a second passage. Under Greybeard's morning shadow, at this northern watch long lost, Nuren's hoary throat does scrape the sky, and here unleash a chilling cry, and gild this stand with frost. So, it says, under the Greybeard's shadow. So, it means, well, it's going to be south of High Hrothgar. We haven't even gone to High Hrothgar, because we haven't even entered Dragon's Reach for the main quest. But we can go to Helgen or Riverwood and go east. I'm gonna go to Helgen and just travel like northeast to this area here. northeast. Ourselves north skybound watch. We've got some bandits. Have here
damn impressive
this pedestal, and we need to use frost magic on it. And now Power of the Elements has a third passage. Over western river waters, by Karth bounded, south and north. On mountains sits a humble crown. Sky's wrath on this stand bring forth, to shake these snow caps down. So, it says, bounded by Karth north and south. What that means is that it's in between Karth Spire and Karth Waston. So, if we go back home, we've got a carriage that can take us to Karth Waston, and then we can just travel in the direction of Karth Spire, and that will get us to where we need to go. First, let's see. Ooh, we can get more money. Not gonna craft or sell these until
this land was my home for most of my life.
After
that's quite a statement,
completing the quest. I'll still pick up the ingredients now.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Karth Waston.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Little snow never stopped me. Don't worry.
So if we go south from Karth Waston, We're gonna go in the direction of Karthspire, and we've got, again, some more ruins. Here is the third location.
Never should have come here.
Bad time to get lost, friend. Son of a...
Is that right?
We're routed! Fall back!
What you got?
Here's the third pedestal. Place the power of the elements on it. And we need to use the Sky's Wrath. That is lightning. We read power of the elements again. We got Firestorm. And there is a fourth passage that we don't need to read, but I'm going to do it anyway. Elemental magic wielded, elemental thoughts displayed, havoc wrought as if for sport, efforts to impress fall short. I'll merely use a blade. Seeking study, wanting learning, recklessly aroused in my rage. My pupil you would be, or more? Presume not of Shalador, you feeble, foolish mage. Quickly dispatched, worthless weakling. Though this tome I gladly claim, a diamond in the rough I find, shining, gem from feeble mind. Now die and curse my name. So we have finished the book. And, well, we've got one master destruction spell, Firestorm. A 160-point fire explosion centered on the caster does more damage to closer targets. It costs 648 magicka. We are gonna need either enchantments or the master destruction perk to cast that. But those aren't the only destruction tomes I want. We are gonna go back to the college. But first I need to craft and sell a bunch of potions for more money. I will meet you back after I've done that. And we're back. We're now in the Hall of Countenance. Let's talk to Feralda.
And to think Mirabelle questioned my allowing you into the college. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
So now she should have 2 more spells available. We've got Blizzard and Lightning Storm. And while we're here, we might as well... anything here worth...
It's been a pleasure.
Mara, protect us both. Running out of room, eh?
Alright, that reminds me. Let's give Savos his... I need to put on...
Ready. Let's continue.
Alright, so... Actually, since we have coin... Enther does sell black soul gems. We can buy... Oh wait, he's in the Hall of Attainment. Yeah, so let's go... And, get ourselves... We can go to the Hall of Attainment, get a black soul gem from Enther, get those, get that Daedric gauntlets, and then I think I'll end the part, just after talking to Tolfdir for the Alteration Ritual spell. Do that one last.
Certainly not purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. If you ever need some, I hope you've got some. Let's just take a look then.
Okay, so let's take a black soul gem. Anything? Oh, yeah. All these arrows. Don't need this glass war axe anymore. Let's sell the shield. And I think that's it.
Till next time.
Now, I don't know if the soul gem needs to be filled or not. So, I'm going to go into the midden and try to upgrade the ebony ingots or try to upgrade the ebony gauntlets. And if it doesn't work, you're not going to see this. If it does work, then you will see this. Then we're going to go to Tolfdir and end the part after that.
protect. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help. I'm ready. Let's continue. Protector. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help. I'm ready. Let's continue.
So clearly, it did work. Even with an empty black soul gem. While we're here, I also took out the staves in his inventory that need recharging. Let's just use any.
Protect us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
All right.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
Yeah. So let's just quickly go back to the college and talk to Tolfdir and end the part there. Tolfdir, hey.
Nice to see Skyrim's. I'm always available should you need me, Archmage.
Can you train me in alteration magic?
There's nothing more I can teach you.
Is there anything more I can learn about alteration magic?
At this very moment, no. However, well, I've been working on something. An improvement on the Ebony Flesh spell. I've made progress, but then hit a snag. I think perhaps you could help.
How can I help?
I need you to collect some dragon scales, and not just any dragon scales. As I've said, I made some progress using the essence of dragon scales, but they're just not quite potent enough. My knowledge of Skyrim's history is far from complete, but I did some research and discovered two things. First, there are ancient references to dragon heart scales. What little I could learn suggests they may be what I need. Second, there are stories of a dagger called Calvozine's Fang, said to be sharp enough to carve individual scales off a dragon. First, you'll need to retrieve the dagger, then use it to carve a few scales off a dragon, presumably a deceased one.
I'll return shortly with the dragon scales.
That would be wonderful. I'll be sure and have everything ready. This is exciting, isn't it?
Anyway.
Take a look.
There, I do have some expert alteration spells I want to get now, too. In addition to Ebony Flesh. Ha! That's what happened. So, what happens is, sometimes with the Restoration Ritual spell, instead of setting the flag for Colette to update her inventory, with Master Spells, it updates Tolfdir's inventory instead. So I can get Mass Paralysis without doing Alteration Ritual spell, but I'm not going to do that. I just want Paralyze. No, we'll get Mass Paralysis after the Alteration Ritual spell. Speaking of Alteration Ritual spell, the way it works is, first, you need to collect Kavazine's Fang from one of the dungeons that has a Dragon Priest mask in it. It seems like it's in Forelhost, like it was in the Imperial playthrough. So we're gonna have to go there. And I mean, the goal of the post game is, well, not only to get all the ritual spells complete, but also to get all the Dragon Priest masks. So, well, we're gonna have to go into Forelhost for Kavazine's Fang, and then we're gonna have to use Kavazine's Fang to collect Dragon Heart Scales, which requires dragons. So, next time, well, we're gonna start off the main quest for the sake of the post game, but also I wanna notice that we have, well, right now 77 enchanting. My plan is to get up to 80 enchanting so that we can get the final enchanter perk and upgrade our gear. Because right now these master spells, right? I mean, what? Firestorm costing 648, but Lightning Storm costing 62 per second. Yeah. Blizzard costing 502. Right? Very, very expensive. Alright, we can cast Lightning Storm for like a few seconds, and we can barely cast Blizzard, and we can't actually cast Firestorm at all. And in my haste to make some money in an earlier part, I ended up selling off those Fortify Destruction rings and necklaces. I want to make better versions of them, and that's going to involve getting our enchanting to 80 and buying and making sure we get a lot of filled grand soul gems so that we can enchant them, and maybe upgrading our alchemy. No, we have an enchanter's filter, right? Yeah, we have an enchanter's filter. No need to worry about upgrading our fortify alchemy gear. But we will need to get to work on getting our enchanting at least to 80. And that's going to happen next time. This has been Draco Flame 67, the Skyrim Race Lock, the College Altmer post-game. See you next time.